Alright guys, we are fishing a jerkbait that I have painted. This one is nice orange and it has that holographic thing inside, so it should provide us with plenty of flash. So what I'm doing is I'll just cast it since it's shallow, and I'll leave a little bit of slack on the line and just work the slack. Ideally with the jerkbait I like to use fluorocarbon. It does give her a lot more action, but at this point I wanted to use braid, and I don't have a reel spooled up with fluoro yet because the temperatures have not fallen to a point that I cannot get away with braid. So this is a KO Rapala blank, so this one has a nice little wobble to it as well. So I try a couple of different retrieves. I'll cast and do a couple of jerks, might retrieve it, pause, and do a couple of jerks, or just jerk it and have put on some pause to it, just until we figure out what the fish actually want. Alright guys, we got our first jerkbait fish and it just got off. Oh boy, I messed around for too long trying to turn on the camera. There's no wind and there's no cover. Might not be the best conditions for a jerkbait. Probably gonna have to switch where the bubbles are, so the sunlight is obstructed by the cover. There we go. Come on. Let it go. Look at that one, guys. It's the same size we've been getting. Pretty chunky. Nice one. This one came right over here. I was getting bites or short strikes, but couldn't land one. Finally I waited. When I felt the bite, I kind of waited a little bit for it to eat more, and then I set the hook. Maybe I was going too fast earlier. But I slowed down drastically, and that's when I caught it. Might have to switch to a jerkbait and slow down a lot more. There we go. Wow, 2 in a row. Oh, look at that. Boy, did he want it. Look at that. Oh, Mike hooked on. Look at that, Primo Fishing. Representing Primo Fishing, hooked on. Probably he got a carp, guys. What do you have? What is that? A carp? Alright guys, let's switch to a jerkbait again. Might change your luck. Caught 2 in a row. Maybe they got the whiff of the bait, so they don't want to jump in no more. There we go. On the jerkbait, guys, on the jerkbait. Look at that. On the freaking jerkbait. I wasn't jerking it, but what I was doing is I was just slow cranking it on the bottom, kicking the rocks. And I've noticed I've been getting bites at the same similar spot. I guess there's a little cove, and when you start kicking the rocks, that's when you get the bites. So if I had a pedal tail, I'm pretty sure I'll be catching a lot more. So what I do to avoid a lot of snags is I retrieve it very slow when I start kicking the rocks, and when it stops, I wait for the lure to shake or any other movement. That's when I know that there is a fish. But if it's not doing any of that, I got snagged up, so I give it a little bit of slack line and gently pop it out And if gentle doesn't work, I switch to a little bit more aggressive method. And 90% of the time I get my lure back. There we go. Just putting on a show for us. Come on. Come on there, buddy. There we go. You're on the Attitude lures. Come on. Right in the corner of the mouth too. Pliers for this. As I was releasing the fish, I gave Mike a dirty look. Not a dirty look, but a smirk. I caught a smallie and he got a tree bass. I don't know, guys, the jerkbait bite, it was tough. Maybe because I'm not that good at it, I'm missing something, or maybe because they don't want it, they're on the bottom. But I've been doing a lot better. Just slow rolling a paddle tail on the rocks. I keep on hitting the rocks, that's when I get the bites. And winter time, I know fish are glued to the bottom. They use the heat from the rocks to keep themselves warm. And oh, that was a bite. That was a strong bite too. So what they do is they get close to the rocks, so it keeps them warmer. Rocks usually get warmer than the water a lot faster, so they radiate heat. So that's what fish use it for. Or maybe if I had a small profile jerkbait, it would have been better. I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments what I was doing wrong, or should I had another smaller size jerkbait or different color. Alright guys, unfortunately we're gonna call it a day. The wife is having some back issues and she's pregnant, so I gotta get home, help her out and whatnot. So hope you enjoyed the video, and give a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below, see what I could have done to improve my jerkbait game. I like using jerkbaits, but I'm not that good at it. But I think the way the bite was, I think the paddle tail would have worked much better. I still got a couple of fish, not a bad day. Tried out some new water and came back over here for some fish action. And hopefully we'll get on some walleye bite over the weekend. So stay tuned. Catch you guys on the next one.